Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It's A. Marie, where the vibe is peace, love, and prosperity. And today I wanted to share my remote online notarization interview disaster. Okay, so today I had my interview with Notarize, and basically all they wanted to do was make sure that number one, my computer was compatible with their system, that I was able to troubleshoot any issues like audio, video issues, picture retakes, those types of things, and that I could maneuver through the platform, right? I didn't even get a chance to do any of that. It was a disaster from the beginning. I'm going to call it a good disaster, but let me just tell you what happened. So I have been preparing for this all morning. Obviously, you can see I have on a little blazer, which I'm about to take off because it's hot, y'all. And I know that I'm going to end up having a whole hot flash in about 2.5 seconds. So let me take it off. It's already getting hot. My arms are sticking to the silk lining in here. So yeah, I just, I pulled my hair up, put on some nice little earrings, a subtle little lipstick, nothing flashy. You are supposed to dress professional, cute little necklace, and a white shirt under a blazer. So I have been preparing all morning, going over my notes, studying. I really wanted to be prepared because I have kind of been putting this off. And so today was the day that I just wanted to get it done. The problem was that I did not listen to my daughter. My daughter told me, she said, "Mom, your computer downstairs is very slow." And I did not do anything about it because that was the computer that I was comfortable with. The one thing that I did do, though, was I had a second monitor, and I attached my second monitor to that screen. Now, if anybody is aware or knows how to use a second monitor, you know that you have to, you can slide your documents over to that monitor. And I'm not really a tech person, but I have been working on that all week, and I felt pretty comfortable with it. So we were going to meet on Google Meets, and I had figured out how to do that, had the app open. She had sent me a code in advance. I was like 5 minutes early. I was just sitting there waiting for her to come on. So she comes on. So I am trying to share my screen because basically what they're going to do, if anybody goes through Notarize and they want to know what the interview process is going to be, it's like a mock signing, right? With the person watching you and probably throwing different things at you to see how you maneuver through the system. So, we got on. I was able to introduce myself. She introduced herself. And then as soon as she said, "Share your screen," basically what she wanted me to do was to pull up the simulation screen. As soon as she asked me to do that, everything went crazy. My computer started glitching. She was breaking up. All I could hear her say was, "You're moving slowly. I can't see your screen." It was just a disaster. I mean, the one thing that you don't want to happen happened, because if your computer is not processing at a certain rate and you're glitching and it's not as smooth, that's what they expect to happen when you're taking calls and having clients on, and they're not going to go for that. So it was very frustrating, but I'm going to tell you something. She shut it down quickly. As soon as she seen that I was having problems, she was gone. And that's probably because they don't have time for that. They're going to put it back on me. Make sure that your computer meets the specific guidelines that IT has set forth. She was gone. I logged out, tried to log back into our session. Her name is Vicky, no more Vicky. And I understood. I know they don't have time because they give you a lot of information that you are supposed to read through beforehand. And I know that they have that mentality that time is money, and I don't have time to waste trying to troubleshoot you. Like, I'm the troubleshooter for the client. Like, she's not going to be troubleshooting with me. She was just like, hey, seen you had problems, didn't work, check these guidelines, make sure that your computer fits these guidelines. And she sent me something for me to test my computer speed, and then she wanted me to send a screenshot of the test, and I did that. I haven't heard anything back from her yet. But the flip side of it is, even though I was disappointed because I wanted to just get through this and get it done, when I see and meet with her again, number one, I changed out my computer like my daughter had been telling me. I have a faster computer, and that's the one that I'll be using going forward. I tested it out with my daughter. I did a Google Hangout and just checked it out with her, and she said, yeah, Mom, it's much faster, you're clearer, so don't worry about it, you're good. But the issue is, it's not really an issue. I think that I was a little disappointed and wanted to get this over with, but I also looked at it like this is giving me a little bit more time to be even more efficient when I meet with her again. So the moral of the story is, when you're doing something really important like this, don't try to do anything fancy. Like, I had that second monitor, and I do believe that that monitor played a little bit of a role in how things were not connecting. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I know that with that second monitor, I wasn't really comfortable because I've never used a second monitor. So I don't even know how things were going to go during the interview. And maybe that was the universe's way of saying, sis, you're not ready for this, so we're going to shut it down right now. And I received that. I'm okay with that. Okay, I was a little frustrated, disappointed, but now in hindsight, as I reflect, I'm okay with that, because the universe was saying, you're doing too much. Like, it's too complicated right now, and you're probably going to have some problems. So it got shut down in the very beginning, and I'm grateful for that. Word to the wise, make sure your computer is fast if this is something that you want to do. Notarize gives you tons of resources. Check your IT specs, make sure that you meet all of those things, and just be prepared and ready to go. With that, I just wanted to say happy Wednesday to everybody. Please make sure that you share, like, and subscribe this video. I will come back to you and let you know what the second interview was like, and hopefully that will be a success. Make sure that you love yourself first, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. And with that, I want to wish you peace, love, and prosperity. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you soon. I'm out.